we're all taking the mickey out of the Chancellor, as though he's made a complete prat of himself.
We all want to see him singing it on YouTube, don't we?
That duet would be, that was threatened there by Jeffrey Osborne would be attractive. But it's not his fault if Barack Obama has forgotten his name. The funny thing is, the Obama stardust is such that we're willing to forgive him that sort of thing, as though we say, well, look, you know, why should the most powerful man in the world be expected to remember the name of that pasty-faced chap doing the economic exposition? It would have been very different if it had been a previous American president. We've got George W. Bush up here. There, we'd be jumping on the Bush buffoon bandwagon and defending George Osborne. He didn't help himself. Do you remember Pervez Musharraf, the Pakistani president? He certainly didn't.
The new Pakistani general has just been elected. He's not elected. This guy took over office. He appears he's going to bring stability to the country, and I think that's good news for the subcontinent.
And you can name him.
General. I can't name the general.
And it's
General.
That one, doesn't it? He's not, George Osborne, the only British politician to find himself standing next to a senior American politician that one suspects doesn't have the clearest idea of who he is. This is Mitt Romney.
Like you, Mr. Leader, I look forward to our conversation this morning.
Putting it, carry on, Paul. Let's see who the Mr. Leader actually is, and it is his close colleague Ed Miliband. There, that was just before.
Do you think it was the Ed David thing he was confused about?
Well, people do. We've all done that one.
Yep.
I think. And actually, I remember Harriet Harman. I was interviewing her a year ago at party conference. She didn't actually get Ed and David mixed up. It was David's so badly I had to correct her.
If you're completely out of touch, like David Miliband is, you can't make the right decisions. So I think the most first and foremost...
I think you meant David Cameron there, actually, not David Miliband.
Oh, did I? Oh, my goodness me. No, first and foremost, I think, you know, David Cameron is out of touch.
Nice about letting me play that out at the time. I'm sure she's delighted I've resurrected it there. It can be a good thing to be mistaken for somebody. Do you know Stuart Wood? He's one of Ed Miliband's advisors, Lord Wood. He tweeted yesterday, "I'm so happy I just got mistaken for Zach Goldsmith MP in the coffee queue."
That's a bit like my dad saying he constantly gets mistaken for George
Stuart
Clooney.
Wood, the one on the right there. I think one can see why the barista in Portcullis House could easy mistake to make. I tell you what, though, Stuart Wood is very assiduously on Twitter, talking, in fact, about Jeff Osborne earlier on as well. The person who has not appeared at all in cyberspace, one George Osborne. He joined Twitter to great fanfare. It's supposed to humanise his image. He should be out there making a joke, making light of the whole thing, shouldn't he?
Maybe he's thinking it up, or maybe he's recording that duet as we speak.
It's maybe a bit too late now, I would speculate.
Okay. Joey, thanks very much.